In 1927, in Plains, Georgia, USA, a 3-year-old boy named Jimmy Carter lived next door to an auto mechanic, Francis Smith, and his pregnant wife, Allie. That August, Allie went into labor, and Jimmy's mother, a nurse, helped deliver her daughter. The next day, little Jimmy went next door and peered into the crib. The baby inside was named Rosalind. As a teenager, Rosie had a fierce crush on Jimmy, but he was 3 years older and apparently took little notice of the shy kid next door. During World War II, he left town to join the Naval Academy. One day, in the summer of 1945, Jimmy returned to Plains on vacation. While riding in the rumble seat of a friend's Ford, he looked toward the United Methodist Church and saw Rosie, now 17 and all grown up, standing out front. He was gobsmacked. Jimmy hopped out of the rumble seat and asked her to the movies. She jumped right in. He came home that night and told his mother that the baby she'd delivered 17 years earlier was the girl he was going to marry. This week, on July 7th, Jimmy and Rosalind will be celebrating their 76th wedding anniversary. Theirs is the longest marriage in presidential history. What you just read is about Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter was the 39th President of the United States around 1980. And he was a really nice guy. People really liked him. But when he was president, he faced a number of difficulties. Some people felt he should have handled them better. So people liked his personality, but felt he could have done a better job of handling some of those problems. So most people pronounce his name Jimmy Carter. He's from the South. In the South, it's probably pronounced more like Jimmy Carter. His wife, her name is Rosalind. That's how she pronounces it. Some people say Rosalind, but she says Rosalind. So her nickname is Rosie, just like the flower. And this is about Plains, Georgia. Plains is a town in Georgia. Georgia is a state in the United States. There's also a country named Georgia, which is part of the old Soviet Union. But this is about the United States one. So the town of Plains, it's called Plains because The word plains means an area that has no trees, kind of flat. So he grew up there, and he became a peanut farmer, and then later the governor of Georgia, and then finally president. One other word in there is peers. So it says he peered into a crib. Peered means to look at carefully, sort of squinting your eyes, trying very hard to see what's there. Rumble seat is a seat in the back of an old-fashioned car. They don't make them that way anymore. But in an old car, where a modern trunk would be, there is a seat that would pop up. You could sit there, have a lot of fun while the car goes rumble, rumble, rumble over the streets. And there's no roof over there, so you'd want to either do this on a nice day if you're going to sit there, or else have an umbrella. It says he was gobsmacked. Gobsmacked means amazed. Wow. Sort of smacking yourself on the mouth and say, gee whiz. It's British slang, not in most American dictionaries. It comes from the word gob, which I guess is related to the word gobble. It means your mouth. So it means smack your mouth, mouth smacked. Mm-hmm.